Hi students, welcome to the session on Maxwell's equation. Right, so Maxwell's equation, it is not a new one. It is a compilation of all the four equations I have written here. Right, so Maxwell's combined and compiled all these equations and together explain the electromagnetism. You see here what is the biggest contribution of Maxwell is he did some work in the Ampere's circuit law and introduced the concept of dou d by dou t, which is nothing but displacement current. Right? So that's what Maxwell's biggest contribution, and he combined all these equations. Right? So these equations explain all the electromagnetic problems. Okay, so let us see here. Right, so Maxwell's equation includes all these four laws. One is Gauss law for electric field. We know that is given by delta D is equal to rho v. This is for a differential form, this is for integral form. The equivalent version is d dot ds equal to charge enclosed. Right, and Gauss law for magnetic field indicates del dot b 0 and b dot ds equal to 0. It indicates what is that? Charge creates electric field. This law states magnetic field is solenoidal field and it will not diverge. These things I have explained in individual video, just it is a compilation. Next, Faraday's law, it states that changing magnetic field will induce change in electric field, whereas Ampere-Maxwell's equation tells that changing electric field will induce change in magnetic field. Right, so what are the important aspects of this Maxwell's equation? Let us see. Right, first thing we have to remember is all these equations are set of partial differential equation. Yes or no? All are having partial differential. Why? Because it is del. Del is nothing but dou by dou t, dou by dou x, dou by dou y, dou by dou z. So all the equations are set of partial differential equations. Second one, right? So you see it relates source and the type of the field. You see source and type of the field. As I told already, right? Everything I have explained in individual theorems. Anyway, just for example, I explain, right? Charge creates diverging electric field, right? So here it is a source, it is a field created. Rotating electric field is created by time varying field, time varying magnetic field. Rotating magnetic field is created by time varying electric field. So all the Maxwell's equation relate source and its and the type of the field. What type of source creates what type of the field, right? So that is what very, very important. Third one, from Maxwell's equation, what we understand is, right, charges and current from external sources generating electric and magnetic field. You see again charge and current, right? This changing magnetic field is created by current. So charge and current from external source, everything I explained in individual videos, right? From external sources generate E and H. That's what we understand from Maxwell's equations, right? Next, what we understand is you see in the in space, right? We don't have any source generator, right? So in space we don't have electric field generator or magnetic field generator. Clear or not? So what is the thing we do in free space, right? We have time varying electric field, right? It becomes the source for magnetic field, right? We know del cross E, say del cross H is equal to, what is that thing? You see here, time varying electric field will create change in magnetic field, right? Del cross E. So E creates H, time varying E creates spatially varying H, right or no? So here electric field becomes the source for magnetic field, and magnetic field, this generated magnetic field becomes the source for electric field. Yes or no? So this mutual generation continues all through the space. In space, we don't. In free space, we don't have any source. Only these electric field and magnetic fields are acting as a source for each other. Right? That's what happens in the free space. Next thing we have to remember is these equations are set of rules, or we can call these are all the universal rules, right, which has to be satisfied, right, by solution of any electromagnetic problem, so from any EM problem. So for any electromagnetic wave problem, these four equations will give solution, right. Next thing we have to remember is, right, Maxwell's equations, that in order to understand Maxwell's equation, we should know what are the different theorems from Coulomb's law to modified Ampere circuit law, right? This is a compilation of all these concepts. We have to know Coulomb's law, Gauss law for electric field and magnetic field, superposition of electric field and all the things, Lorentz force equation, Weitz-Savart law, Ampere circuit law, Faraday's law, Lenz's law, Stokes theorem, divergence theorem, continuity equation. All these things are compiled in this four equation. That is the beauty, right? All you have studied in electrostatics and magnetostatics are combined with this four equation, and it is considered to be one of the most important equation a ECE student must know, right? So that's all about Maxwell's equation. If they ask in exam, derivation has to be done. That you can refer in individual video of Gauss law for electric field, magnetic field, Faraday's law, and Ampere Maxwell's equation. Thank you.